today's episode, we're going to watch me build a corner Lazy Susan cabinet. So I hope this is helpful. You're watching Cabinet Wise. Let's get to work. We're out here in front of the shop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Well, I'm so glad you could join me. It's been a while since I've posted a video, as you can see. Well, anyway, that's it for the announcements. Let's get moving. Mulder, there you are. Any words of wisdom? What do you think about the whole manufacturing topic? Do you think we should make things for the people? They want to see us build things, make stuff. Look at how shiny he is. And without further ado, let's get to the build. In each job folder, we have an individual kitchen. So this corner Lazy Susan cabinet is part of a kitchen build. Here, we have the corner Lazy Susan cabinet. Just to show the layout, we have pantries, pantry, fridge, range, a lower right and left of the range hood, upper, sink wall. We have the sink, which is centered on the window, and then we have an upper, which will house a microwave. The range run and the sink run intersect at the corner. And that's where we have this corner Lazy Susan cabinet. And that's what we're going to be building today. The individual elevation views, this side of the Lazy Susan, the other side. And that will sister to the sink frame. Now to make our cut list. Quickly, I don't want this to be a boring video, but I also want to be helpful. We have a 1-inch face frame that'll sister to this drawer bank here. So that is 12.5 plus 1, 13.5. Plus 24 will give us our total size, 37.5 inches. To cut our top and bottom plywood piece, total platform will be 23.75 plus 12.5 plus 1/8 plus 3/8, 36.75. So we're just going to cut 2 pieces of plywood at 36.75 by 36.75. Just to briefly explain, this is going to be the platform. The extra 3/8 is going to go into the sidewall like this. That's why we added that extra 3/8. And here's the face frame pieces. 2 inches for the top rail. This is 12.5, and 1 inch by 31.25, and 1.5 inches for the bottom rail. These are the pieces. And here's the style. Inch for the top rail, 1.5 inches for the bottom rail. This is 13/16 alder. Many times we use alder for paint grade projects. This is paint grade. It's a paint grade shaker kitchen. Sometimes we also use maple. People have asked about that. It comes down to what the client wants. It's all custom work. Alder costs a little bit less, and it's also easier to work with. The sanding time is about half. And now we have the face frames. As I said, the opening is 12.5 inches. So one side is 12.5, while the other side is actually 13.25. The reason for that is because one will tuck behind the other, like this. So the 13.25 will tuck behind the 12.5, giving you 12.5 on both sides. The top and the bottom platform at 36 3/4. Once we have those, we will then cut out this section. And the wall pieces .30½ by 23¼ And then our back piece will sit here, which will be 4¼ 45'd. We're just going to keep it very simple, as I often do. I'm just going to butt these together, glue them, and brad nail them, and clamp them. Let them sit while I am cutting the parts, so roughly 30 minutes or so they'll be sitting. Once it's dry, I'll then drill a hole in the back, countersunk, and then just screw a screw in there just to hold it permanently in place. This is on the inside. It's the plywood walls, so that's not something you'll ever see. So holds it securely, it's fast. So again, just butt the two together. Very quick and easy. And there we have our Lazy Susan face frame. Simple.
3, 2, 1, 0.
What can I say? Just another day floating in space. I wanna change this, everything's the same. And it's getting more strange. I know a little key. Everybody lost hope in me. Looking to the eagle fly so high. Soaring with pride, like a wish touching the sky. Take a moment and appreciate his kind. Imitate his kind, so I glide.
I got the two walls on. The second one is clamped and drying. Face frame ready. I was going to countersink and screw one screw in the top and in the bottom, so that will never go anywhere. And its final resting place will be right here. Next, we'll go ahead and attach the face frame. 12½ opening. Remember how I added the 3/8 and the 1/8? 3/8 is to go into the wall here, and the 1/8, an 1/8 inch reveal on the other side of the face frame. This 3/4 wall is centered on this 1 inch. So I'll apply the glue. So the next part will be to rip up a couple pieces for the toe kick, a couple pieces of 1/4 inch for the back, then put the Lazy Susan inside. We're going to put the bifold doors on, and then we will be complete. So stick around. All right, we're in the final stretch, and I just decided I'm going to finish up on this bench, but of course I have some random island in the way, so I'm going to get rid of that really quick. All right, that's gone. So if you remember the plans, they had a cabinet to the right and the left of the Lazy Susan. So this is that drawer bank that's next to the range. This is the corner, and then this is the sink cabinet. So now we need that. And at this point, I will go ahead and assemble the toe kick. For the back corner, I've cut this piece at 29 3/4 tall by 4 1/4 wide. I then cut both ends at a 45-degree angle. The bottom platform to have that same angle, the top does not. Now I'm going to put cleats across the back, 3/4 maple plywood, which I've edge banded. All right, we're looking at the back of the cabinet here. And now it's coming together. Toe kick is on, and now you can see what these 3 cabinets look like screwed together. And next, when I lay them out, I clamp the 3 cabinets together so that I can do a final sanding. Apologies for some of this bad lighting. I am having all new lights put in very soon. LED lights everywhere. Everyone takes a different path to get to their destination, but it's the destination that matters. And these cabinets have arrived. They're finally starting to look like something. Nothing like seeing a plan coming together. Now here's the star of the show, Lazy Susan herself, made by Revashelf. And now to install it into the cabinet. I have this here nifty template, which has the holes pre-drilled in the correct location. Those holes are for screwing this metal collar to the floor of the cabinet, and this piece for the ceiling of the cabinet, which will hold the pole. As always, I appreciate the support. Please consider subscribing if you have not already. Helps grow the channel. It's been a lot of fun. These videos are a lot of work, but I really enjoy doing it. It's time for me to go to bed now. I'm quite tired. It's been a long day, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. So I'll see you next time.
All right, Mulder, you ready to go?